This little kid was totally awful. He grabbed his water gun and went crazy shooting at an anthill. Just a few quick sprays made all the ants freak out and run. But that wasn't enough for him. He tossed the water gun and grabbed the hose. Then he went nuts spraying water at the ants. The water turned into this massive waterfall. It totally destroyed the whole ant colony. All the ants lost their homes. Some ants got swept up in the flood while they were trying to escape, but he still wasn't done. He kicked the anthill hard. Ants went flying everywhere and crashed down on the ground. Even then, the kid kept stomping on them. How could someone so young be this cruel? Turns out Lucas had been bullied his whole life. Every time bullies picked on him, he'd take all that anger out on the ants. But he had no idea that one ant he didn't kill was actually the ant family's wizard. The wizard looked at his totally destroyed home and swore he'd make this bratty kid pay. So the wizard used magic to make this special potion. That night, the wizard brought a small team and snuck into Lucas's room. He climbed up Lucas's ear and poured one drop of the potion inside. But then thunder crashed and Lucas woke up. He saw these huge mountains in front of him. A giant game console scared him so bad he fell right off his bed. He turned into a tiny boy the size of an ant. Even his underwear was like 50 times bigger than him. Lucas totally freaked out. Through his eyes, he saw the wizard who'd shrunk him. The ants grabbed Lucas and dragged him over mountains to the anthill he'd destroyed. The wizard pushed Lucas right down into it. After getting passed around, Lucas ended up in the ant tribe's judgment place. His crazy destruction had hurt the ant family big time. All the ants hated his guts and wanted to kill him. But the final decision was up to the queen ant. The queen ant appeared from behind her wings like some goddess. The queen said killing him would be easy. But without him, there'd be thousands more just like him. Only they could help him change. So the queen decided Lucas would stay with the ant tribe until he became a real ant. And that's how Lucas ended up living with the ants. His first job was learning to hunt for food like the other ants. But when he tried carrying food, he ran into problems. He didn't have ant limbs and couldn't climb like them. His teammates saw this and immediately made a human ladder to help him. But Lucas totally ignored them. Cage found him and was about to teach him a lesson when he sensed danger coming. This grassy area was covered in glass pieces. Sunlight bounced off them and made these focused light spots. Bugs walking by just turned to ash. Suddenly, a bunch of bees swooped down and grabbed a caterpillar. In the crisis, Kage hid with Lucas while the ants started fighting the bees. They picked up rocks and threw them at the bees. The bees couldn't dodge fast enough and got knocked down. In all the chaos, one bee blocked Lucas's path. Cage chose to face it alone to protect Lucas, but Lucas just turned and ran. He ran to some broken glass, but another bee spotted him. Suddenly, a bee charged at him. Lucas kept running and got knocked down by a firecracker. Then Lucas suddenly thought of a way to fight back.